What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a new game I want to share with you called DC Dark Legion. This one is a ton of fun, specifically if you love comic book characters, specifically DC ones. So I want to share everything with you here today. I want to thank DC Dark Legion for sponsoring today's video and supporting the channel. And I want to urge all of you to get yourself involved. To pre-register right now for some exclusive rewards, use my link in the description of this video or the pinned comment. Now, let me show you what this game is all about. And I have a lot to share today, guys, because I have unlocked a bunch of different heroes inside of this game so far. We've been doing some upgrading of these heroes as well, and I have a bunch more champions to unlock with you. But here, come on in close. I have something really special for you guys as well. I composed a complete tier list of all of the champions in the entire game. So when you decide to play, you know exactly what champions are the best to play and which ones you may want to ignore. That's coming later in the video. But not only do we have all these champions unlocked with more to unlock later on in the video, well, we have a lot more stuff going on. Not only do we have all these champions with more to unlock, we also have a bunch of activities to engage in. We have a Superman world map where he could go on different quests. We have a whole underground base that's being operated by our champions that give us rewards and progress for our account, as you can see me collecting them right now, because yes, we are in full action there underground. And of course, we have our own clan, guild, call it what you will. It's called Echo Gaming, and I urge all of you to join me when you download the game and finally play it. Come on and join my guild. Let's go. But not only do we have this underground shelter, when you scroll up, you'll notice that there's a whole world above as well with different activities that we can do. Let's do a couple right now. Well, when you click on something like an exclamation point, it's basically saving people from the wild. You click on it, you get some rewards, pretty easy stuff. That's not gonna be the combat portion of the game, which there are many combat portions of this game. Let's check out this one right here. Looks like the Joker's member wants to fight. Well, let's show this one what the fight is all about. And you can get a little bit of a preview on what fights look like. Notice I can choose any of my heroes or champions that I want to, or you can auto deploy. They're set up on the map, and now we have a turn-based strategy battle. If you take a look, I've done some really decent leveling to my champions, which I'll show you how to do in a little bit as well. But they're actually looking like they're gonna demolish this fight. Now, you do have the ability to eventually put it on auto. We could skip, you may tap here to toggle the skill animation as well if you wanna see. I actually wouldn't mind seeing one. We killed them too soon. I guess we gotta get into another battle because the animations that they have here are actually really cool looking. I've been really enjoying playing the game, and let me be honest with you, my son has been watching as I've been playing and kind of giving me some kid guidance. He's been loving it as well. By the way, I need to point out that we are in the developer's build right here. So that's why we're able to get in so early and why we're able to put some decent progress on the account. Let me just take a second, get a sip of coffee here before we progress. Let's do one more fight because I'm not gonna return to this mechanic. I wanna share it with you all right here. So we have one more fight that we're gonna get into. Lots of different dialogue if you wanna go through all of that. I'm particularly not someone that cares for dialogue. I want straight up battles. We're gonna go right in on the fight and let's see if we can get any of these animations to come through. If this fight will last long enough. Looks like, oh, we may have one. Let's see what we can get here. Almost. Boom, click ability. Boom, here we go. Look at this.
The power of the seas flows through me.
Blows through me. We're gonna go with another one. Can I get any more out? Do we have more time, or is the battle already over? Oh, we got one more. See, this stuff is cool. Now you can, of course, deactivate it if you don't want. Oh, can we get Batman? Ah, no time. Batman has the slowest to charge, but it's really cool. He calls in the Batmobile. Maybe we'll see that at some point later inside of this video, or maybe you'll have to just experience it for yourself when you decide to download the game and get yourself pre-registered with the link in the description. Speaking of, this game's officially releasing on March 14th. So the link down below is gonna actually get you pre-registered for it so you can be there on the moment. And it gives you some nice exclusive rewards. Do you want to hear what they are? You can get a choice of 1 mythical hero, and they're the best ones in the game, a choice of 1 weapon, 10 hero summoning draws, and tons of resources to further progress and develop your account. Now, speaking of, we have the 7-day login right here, which is going to be Harley Quinn. Is Harley Quinn joining my account right now? It sounds like she is. Let's go. Now, with that being done, you just got a little bit of a tease on what it's like to get a new champion. When we take a look at my champions here, I've got all these fragments, and I need to tell you something. With these fragments you see right here, I have one of the best champions in the game, an S tier. Do you want to know who that is? It is, of course, Superman. He's on my account right now. This is the guy that I want to get all of my levels into. He is the biggest damage dealer and the best damage dealer in the game, maybe the most handsome as well. An original OG character. Now, we want to upgrade Superman as much as we can, but we are low on the resources. But check this out, we can evolve him. Now, evolving is going to be adding stars, which is increasing ability and is going to be able to make them essentially stronger in a different way. Check this out as we go. It goes from all of the white stars, and if we can evolve beyond that, we have more star colors. So let's see right here. We do have more of the items. Let's evolve again. Notice the stars are now turning blue. And after we get fully evolved beyond the blue, they go to I believe it was a purple color as well. So the evolution of your account, well, it's not never ending, but it can last for a while. That's the last we can do right there so far. And I need more items. We are looking at a mythic Clark Kent Superman champion right here. That's the one that you want on your account. Now, again, I did say I would share with you the website that I put together just for the tier list of all of these. That's coming soon. That's something you're not going to want to miss. And if you want to go over to the site and find it for yourself, it's echogaming.io. I'll be leaving a link down in the description of this video so you can go check out that tier list, so you know which champions you're going to put your resources into and you don't waste anything. Oh man, and now we have some new champion images that I think I'm going to put Superman as my main icon, my avatar right here as well. He's going to be the one representing the Echo Gaming account. Yeah, I think that has to be. Now, let's do some of these quests that are here. We have Meta Brawl, Umbral Rift, Anti-Crime Network, Training Simulator, Combat Cycle, Defeat the Dark Legion. Let's start it up top with the Meta Brawl and check it out. We can go and fight against any of these players that we want. Let's choose, let's just do a free challenge, okay? Let's see who it brings up. Oh my gosh, they seem so strong. Let's see what we can do though. I'm gonna now, I'm not gonna put Superman in yet just because his level is only a level 2. So everyone else that I have leveled previously are stronger. Let's go ahead and see how this thing runs. We want to see the animations. Can we see them? Looks like we're going to win this battle, baby. Looks like our team is looking strong. And again, it's all about the grind to get the resources, to get the upgrades, and to synergize teams together that skills work well together. Remember, you got to do that strategy on your side of things to develop the best and strongest teams. So that's a look at Meta Brawl. Let's check out one of the other ones. Let's check out the Anti-Crime Network. And let's go do a challenge right here. See what this battle mechanic is going to look like for us. Now, they are level 40s over there. I am very concerned that we are going to get the floor wiped with us, that we are not yet ready for this one. Let's see. Now, also, something I didn't even share with you guys yet is it's not just about leveling up your champions, but it's also about, well, first of all, using their abilities, but it's also about gearing them up properly. So I'm going to be sharing all of that with you too very shortly, right after we get our butts kicked right here, because clearly we need some better gear on these champions, and some of them may not even be geared up yet at all. So I need to make sure, well, look at this. Batman is actually holding it down against many different enemies there. Surprised that he's able to survive so long. Not so bad. That's because he is one of my strongest and most developed champions in the game. Now, we took a beat down. That's okay. This happens inside of the game. All it does is it gives us that motivation to build up even stronger. All right, so I'm going to take you guys to the champion screens right here, and let's go to Superman because he's the one I really want to get leveled up to, right? You could drop gear on them as well. You could even do a quick equip, and you can level up some of these items. It's like a skill tree as well. Actually, I can't do it with him because he hasn't been leveled enough. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get anything. Do we have any gear on him? Looks like we do. So he already has his gear on. How about this guy right here? We're going to go to gear. He is not geared. Let's quick equip. Are we out of gear? I think we may be out. I think we need to go farm some more gear so that we can get these champions just a little bit stronger so they can have a better time in the battle. In the meantime, let's head over to the world map and let's actually get Superman walking on one of his quests to further progress the account. This is also very quick little battles that are simulated so that you can get some rewards for progressing. You're gonna see a good example of that happening right here. We have another one of our fights to go on. Let's see if we can pull in a victory. That guy's got a big bazooka in the back. Bazookas always bother me. They do a lot of damage, you know, in game and in real life type things. There we go, that one's taken down, easy. We could progress the path through this victory, and as you can see, getting rewards as we go. The next step is just going to be a blank spot, which is a very easy one. We pick someone up, we save someone. Oh, Wonder Woman, yes, we helped everyone out. We're just such a good guy in the DC comic world. Let's go and find another one. Now, it's also worth noting that this is an official DC game. DC Dark Legion is a new game adapted from Scott Snyder. Do you know who Scott Snyder is? From his Metal series. This one's actually legit for all you DC fans. Looks like we have another battle to embark on as we're over here now. Let's see. Thank you for the tips here, Green Arrow. We are ready to go into the fight. And here the fight is. Lock and load, boys. It's time to get into it. Man, and I love the comic animations that we have inside. It looks like we gotta take down Superman. Is this Superman that's been mentally taken over by the evil forces of the DC comic world? Potentially. Now, you guys know that I do like turn-based strategy games. I play on other channels of mine. This is actually right up my alley for turn-based strategy games, and it really is nice that it has different types of mechanic. You could pop it on auto, you could pop it on manual, and really whatever fits your play style, it's available here. And for me, a guy that's busy, a dad, works full-time, this is actually a perfect type of a game for that type of scenario. Oh, more nice cutscenes. Everyone comes together here. I mean, like I said, I'm not a story guy, but I still think it's really cool. And look at this, we did get ourselves some new gear there as well. Now, there's some things. First of all, as you progress, you get rewards. You just claim these rewards and they give you a whole bunch of stuff. Gear, progress materials, things so that you can summon new champions as well. It's really nice. But let's claim a bunch of these rewards that we just unlocked. There we go, beautiful. And then I want to summon a couple of new champions with you guys. And we do that, well, first of all, I could summon all of these. I have all the shards. So like, do I want Catwoman? Yeah, we want Catwoman. So we unlock Catwoman. Great, we have these because we already have all of the shards. Now I don't want to do, I mean, I could unlock all of these perfectly fine. This is great. Adam, beautiful. Who else do we have that I want in here? How about Green Lantern? Everyone loves Green Lantern, don't we? I also have shards to pull, which is actually a really fun gacha mechanic. And that's how I got a lot of these champions already. From those pulls, I got the fragments that we can then use to unlock them. But let's actually go do some pulls right now to see if we can get lucky live with you. So we're gonna pull some of these mythical keys right now and see if we can get lucky with you right here. Let's see what we can get. All right, look at this, a brand new champion unlocked right here. Who do we have? Red Robin has joined the team with all of these other awards. Notice everything else that we're getting here as well, but we can't stop there. We have to pull some more. Let's see. First of all, I want to do another one of the mythical, of the mythic champions, because these are, in my opinion, the most exciting. Let's do code another 10. What are we gonna get? All right, so this time we didn't get a new champion, but we did get all of the shards needed. So, or the fragments, I should say. Shards, fragments, you know what I'm talking about. We're going in for another 10. Let's get it. All right, it looks like we got another copy of Two-Face right here. Now, because we already have him unlocked, it converts over to these shards so we can upgrade Two-Face. So they become upgrade mechanics as well as all these other shards. But what are we going to be able to get from, say, the legendary, the yellow ones right here? Let's decode some of these and see what's up. All right, we got Mara out of that one. And a whole bunch of shards for her. She seems to have been the easiest for me to get an upgrade. Potentially will be the easiest for you two as well. Let's go with some epic and decode 10 of these. All right, all materials, shards, dollar bills out of that one. And I guess I may as well go through some blues as well. Show you what you get out of each of these different keys. All right, as you can see, a little bit less out of the blue, and the green, we're gonna open up 100 of them. There's gonna be even less in here. Although we did just get an epic shield squad, let's go. And a variety of different resources coming out of here. But you know what, I'm kind of in the mood to pull here, guys. So I'm gonna come back over here, and I'm gonna go back to our mythic champion keys, and I'm gonna see what we can get out of here. Oh snap, someone brand new. Who do we have here? Raven? Let's go. I think I actually have Raven again. Yes, I do. So this was again converted into those shards. Now, if you notice, while we've been doing all these pulls, we're getting some rewards up here. Let's take a look what we can get out of here. Additional rewards, shards that we get as basically rewards for doing all these pulls. And okay, we gotta do one more. We gotta do one more. I lied. We gotta do more than one more. I gotta get another champion. Oh, let's keep on going. We want that like new champion feel. Ah, that's what we're talking about. That's the new champion feel. We just unlocked Robin, and you know what? We probably have his fragments. Oh, we got a second one. Who's this? Deadshot. Let's go. And a third. Oh man, we have her unlocked already. So Stargirl. We've got her unlocked. So we're gonna get more fragments out of her. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. That was a nice pull right there. Now let's take a look at something. Because of all those pulls, you notice we were not only getting shards, we were also getting resources. Let's see. And notice we could upgrade our Superman. I'm gonna upgrade him as high as we can because again, he is, and this is giving you a little quick peek into the tier list that I'm about to share with you. He is the strongest damage dealer inside of the game. So he's definitely one that we're gonna wanna upgrade and get to the highest of level. We could also quick equip some gear onto him right now and even give him, can we move here yet? We can't get into the force just yet. Oh, we just got another bunch of fragments here for Harley Quinn as well. So those could be converted and used for upgrades there also. If you want to know what I'm doing, I'm pulling a bunch of these shards in the background because I want to see if we can get Superman upgraded even more. Here's more for Aquaman as well, who's a champion that we've invested into already. So that's really, really good. Yeah, we went behind the scenes and just started doing a whole bunch of pulls with you. Looks like we can get another level upgrade here on Superman, and we can raise his cap as well, which is going to bump everything up to the next level, which is going to be very, very nice. And we can even do some more upgrades in here, getting him up to a pretty decent level where he can now be part of my main team, and we can really be looking at some serious damage that he's going to be able to drop. Now, if you don't know where to get things, notice you can come into your underground and a lot of things are created in here. You could also appoint different heroes or champions to be inside of here to man these rooms, right? So it's important that you appoint everyone inside of there, and all of the rooms inside of your base here are manned. As you can see, we have different heroes inside of all of these. And that's where we get a lot of the resources from what we're doing as well. This is your little underground management system inside of the game. So something we should do is actually unlock all of these champions that we've got able to be unlocked. All of these, they can all be unlocked and added to our roster. Reason I want to do this is we're about to go look at the tier list, and we need to determine out of everyone that we have, who is going to be the most worth upgrading and be the most valuable to the account. Look at this. The Flash, he's probably going to be a sweet one. And the last one right here is Poison Ivy. We're going to unlock her as well, make her part of the account. Welcome to the team, Poison Ivy. Welcome to the team. That's what we're talking about right there. Beautiful. All right. So now everyone's unlocked that I have so far. There's obviously a bunch more we could get. But I think it's time that I share with you guys the tier list. So what I have set up for you now is both the game right here as well as the tier list that I put together so that you guys can have some guidance onto what champions you should be putting in the max levels into. If you go over to... I'm going to cut that out. If you go over to echogaming.io and you click on the news section, you will see the DC Dark Legion tier list, best heroes ranked 2025. I will also be linking this tier list in the description of this video, right underneath the link to get yourself registered for the game. Please, if you're interested so far, go register using my link. It directly supports my channel. Gives you a little bit of a breakdown about everything, but what really is important here are the champions, the basic description of what they do, their class, and their tier. So just looking at some of these S tier champions, we have Superman, Sinestro, the Joker, Green Lantern, who we just unlocked right here as well. Man, that tells me right now that Green Lantern should definitely be one that's getting upgraded and evolved as far as we can because he's S tier. We want to have him where he needs to be. Now, the cool thing about this is, you know, we got Harley Quinn for logging in for 7 days. You can get the same reward. And if you take a look at the tier list, she is also sitting at an S tier. One of the best inside of the game. High damage, usable everywhere, shines at 3 to 5 stars, easy S tier. Now look at this, we're even into the purple stars right here with the Green Lantern. Oh my god. We got lucky with some of those polls and pulled some really nice ones. We're up into the gold status right now. Holy cow. Next I want to go to Harley Quinn and we want to get some levels into her as well. Oh, he's up into the mythical red now. How high will this go? I never was able to get them this high before. This is because of, oh, okay, we're shy right there. All right, that's okay. Let's now go to Harley Quinn. Let's get some upgrades into her. We can't get a lot of upgrades, but we can get a lot of evolution. Now, maybe you don't have those. If you take a look down, Poison Ivy, Green Arrow, Mera, these are all A+ tier champions inside of the game as well. Again, breaking down their class so you can see exactly how they can fit into your teams. This is going to be a very valuable tool for you. So now as soon as I'm done evolving Harley Quinn right here, I'm going to show you the rest of the tier list so that you guys can get a good peek at some that maybe are not worth your time diving into, because not everyone is going to be worth it. Check it out. We have her fully evolved. 5 stars, all red, mythic Harley Quinn. That's what we're talking about. Now let's scroll a little bit so you can see some of the others. We have our A champions, Deathstroke, Scarecrow, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Batgirl, all the way down to our B, which are Robin, the Penguin, Killer Croc, the Flash. I actually thought the Flash was going to be a little bit better, to be honest with you. Vixen, Bane, Red Robin, Catwoman, Shazam. These are all C tier champions with a little bit of a reason why. And then our D tier champions are going to be Bang Bang, Bazubro, Big Boy, Chop Chop, Crossbar. So you can get an idea of who maybe you're not going to be putting any stuff into. And then some that it's just a little too early to know. Again, I will be leaving a link for that tier list in the description of this video. Make sure you go check it out. So I think you've already seen throughout the game that we have a ton of amazing champions that you could unlock, and there's only going to be more coming to the game as well. That's going to be extremely exciting. And again, even in the short time that I've had here playing this game, I really find myself diving into it and enjoying the experience, really loving the upgrade mechanic, and I really also do enjoy finding new champions when we do those polls. I love that gacha mechanic inside of these games, and it has it really good here because the champions are ones that you really want. There's even a cool level sync mechanic right here, so you can get some really quick instant upgrades, at least temporarily, to any champions that you choose that will be the lowest of the 5 champions that are your primary. So it's a really great way to be able to try out new champions before you really upgrade them all the way, just to make sure that they fit your playstyle. Now let's dive into one more fight. I know that we started the video out this way and I said that we wouldn't do anymore, but I really want to do another fight. So I want to go ahead and I want to throw in my top 3. So let's actually go right here. 1, 2, 3. Amazing champions added to the fight. This is a level 20 that we're going to be fighting right here, so let's see how well they can do. Let's also see if we can get any of these animations on screen that we haven't yet seen. Maybe a Superman one to start. Boom. Oh, that was nice. Harley Quinn. Oh, she's not available yet. We got others. Green Lantern, maybe? Harley Quinn? So notice I can take control even when things are not 100% in my control, which is actually quite nice, and it gives you that feeling of freedom. I'm honestly feeling really good about this game. I'm honestly feeling really good about the game and enjoying all of the progression and the sequence that the game has to offer already. And unlocking new champions all the time is extremely rewarding, and being able to build them up into a team that's actually solid on the battlefield is where the strategy and the smarts come in to turn-based strategy. Now, I didn't even mention that this is a vertical style game. Clearly you could see that from the video, but man, it's rewarding and it makes it super casual. With that being said, it's playable on both mobile and on PC as well, which is really nice for when you want to just grind it while you're at work or while you're doing something else at home and you don't want to have your phone being tied up. I love that mechanic, and it makes it really easy to play here or to play on the go. We're going to just continuously get into these fights because it's just kind of addicting to do that type of a thing. So guys, if this is something that you vibe with and you're like, yeah, I gotta check this out, make sure you use my link so you can get pre-registered for all of those rewards that I mentioned that you get early, including a free mythic champion just for pre-registering with my link today. And it looks like we can finally activate some force right here for Superman. Additionally, reduce the target's defense by 2% for 5 seconds, heat vision enhanced. So we can essentially upgrade their skills as we go, and all of these attack boost. And right here, we'll also have an HP boost, strengthening them as we progress not only our champions, but also our teams, so we could just dominate in battle. Thanks again, DC Dark Legion, for sponsoring today's video, supporting the channel, and I hope all of you guys found a game here today that you could enjoy. I hope you go try it out.